Welcome back, everybody, to another game of point and click, or as I used to call it, Find the Pixel. This is Shadowgate. It's an old 1987 game designed for the Apple, ported over to the Amiga, and eventually other platforms. This has been redone for PC, and we're going to do the walkthrough. Let's enjoy. So let's just jump right into it. If I can find my mouse. There we go. New game. Choose your experience. Normal, classic. Well, we'll do normal. We won't do the classic. Ooh, cutscene.
A hero's journey? A great quest? Certainly it shall be these things. But for you, young Jer Cuthager, soldier of Windermere, could it not be so much more? In dreams, I have come to you, beseeching, entreating. Ride south, boy. Take naught but a dirk, a torch, courage. Ride south from Rivellin, around the southern arm, through the Waven Fair Wood, past Myrithsath, beyond the citadel of Murlak Tor, and the spires of Gimdane, and the darkness of Tarketh's Pass. There you shall find my stone in wait. Under the shade of the mountain range, none have entered, either on foot, on mount, on wing. Gatekeeper, the oldest of spires, it harbors that which has been spoken of in whispers and ascribed to legend. Shadowgate, the living castle. All is not as it should be. One of our own is now our great bane, a blight upon us. He has brought the ancient keep low, and it now lies fallow. It is there that you will find me, Lackmere of the Circle of 12. It is there that you will find this great quest. It is there that you will find yourself.
All right, interesting intro. Okay, click on the skull so we can look at it, punch it, take it, open it, use, speak. You ask the skull if it is, in fact, talking to you. That's right, boy, the thing replies. Name's York. Ah, York. I knew him well. Alas, poor York, I knew him well. I'm rusty on my click to continue. Oh, we gotta click this. Take me with you. There's something underneath me that's not so comfortable. Okay, so we'll pick him up. Alright, take the skull. Aha! You nearly dropped the skull when it began to speak. About time, boy. You have no idea how long I've been here. You can call me York. I have no recollection of how I got here, but I do know plenty about this castle. If you need help on this quest, just speak to me and I'll give you a hint. Oh, okay. He's a hint skull. Take the key. Use key on what? So we've got to close it. Door. Ah, open close command. Turn the key, unlocking the door. After a moment, you toss the key aside. Why would I toss the key aside? The door. I like looking at things first. Iron bands bind the rough-hewn wooden planks that comprise this door. Double click. Oh! That's not good.
Latmir was a fool to send a child to do that which even the vaunted Circle of 12 could not.
Child?
Contain my growing power. Come if you wish. It makes little difference. Seal your fate within this living castle of the dead.
I want to take that. I'll take that. Lever. With a squeal of protest, the lever begins to move. A few moments later, a stone slides away from the wall, revealing an opening that holds a key. Is it opening? Oh, there it is. Is there a door around here? Strange pattern, unlike anything you've seen. Carved in a solid iron. Door's locked. Okay. Inventory. It was more funny when I messed it up anyway. No, I just... Alright, where's the key? Didn't we take a key? Oh, there's a key. I thought we took a key. Use key on door. You struggle with both hands to turn the key in the stubborn lock. A satisfying click echoes through the chamber as you toss the key aside. Couldn't we just use one key for everything? Open door. And your map. What? Back arrow. Caves. Oh, this must be telling us our location. We're in the caves, in the antechamber. Okay. Right? Oh, anyway, this is the game that Lizard bought me yesterday. The Shadowgate. I remember playing it on the Amiga. It was originally designed in 1987 for the Apple IIc. Which is probably why he said, why would they send a child? Is because back in 1987, I was 22 years old. So rather young when this came out. Alright, anyway, let's go through... Oh, go. Saving and loading a game. So, this is the save. Empty slot. Save. Game saved. Okay. Just in case we die. And we could this early in the game. Damp, musty breeze wafts out from behind the altar and set within the stone alcove. You note that the long hallway continues further onto the mountain. Into. Need those. Open. Something shifts under your feet as you open the book. I hope it's not this guy. Sorry, was I stepping on you? Oh. You scan the ancient manuscript, noticing most of the language is unintelligible. However, one particular word stands out from the rest. Invocon. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power and quickly write down a strange marking in your spell book. You've learned a spell. Invocon, that's Latin to invoke in order to do something, right? No? Hello? Strange markings and glyphs line the stone pillar that shrouds a statue, one that depicts a hooded figure with a darkened visage. Archives, outfit, spells, Invocon. Don't want to use it. Can we look at it? The translation of the spell glyph is Invocon. Your mind glimpses some spectral person at the edge of your consciousness. I don't think it means summon. Damn, must be... No. Fissures and fractures run along the edge of this section of the stone wall, and it gives me an option to do two more things. Aha. There we go. You force yourself through the narrow opening and into the darkness beyond. Show all objects. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. There it is. Yeah, the bones on the ground. And there's, yeah, this is pulsing, pulsing, pulsing. And then this is pulsing. Okay, so that's kind of like a little hint. Keybinds. Where am I at? Footbridge. I'm at a footbridge? Well, this is weird. What is this? The carving on this keystone is of a circle within a shield outline. Strange writings cover the stone. You think you recognize the name Mahal against the hard to decipher language. Uh-oh. You strike the brazier a mighty blow with your fist. The metal bowl separates with a clang and falls to the chasm, leaving metal legs. Can we take the legs? Okay. You drop the hook into your satchel. Okay. What is this? A half-buried carved stone appears to be a keystone. Oh, there's the back icon. Okay. Go. Oh, hello. A dense fog greets you as the stone passage opens into a small chamber. The temperature plummets as the creature materializes in front of you. It flinches from the light of your torch. From the light of my torch. Oh. Is it this torch? With a cry, you swing the lit torch at the wraith. The ethereal being is instantly enveloped in a bright flash of flame, its tortured moan hanging in the air as it vanishes. I didn't hear a tortured moan. Did you hear a tortured moan? I didn't hear a tortured moan. Come back here and moan for us. With a creak of protest, the door opens. Okay. This is kind of obvious. What was that? Oh, we got an archive. Oh, that's what that was. Let's look at it. Although weathered and moldy, the scroll has held up well over the years. Okay. Oh, I looked at it. We need to open it. That stuff. You carefully unroll the scroll. Now can I read it? Come on. Okay. As you read the scroll, one particular word stands out from the rest. Entraz. In your mind's eye, you see a glyph glowing with power as you write down the strange markings in your spellbook. The scroll crumbles in your hands. You have learned a spell. Okay, so we've learned Entraz. Once again, Latin root word intra means to enter or to go into. So maybe the spell allows us to open doors or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't speak Latin. What else we got in here? Where's my F2? Oh, we can look at the bars. There's a ceiling up top. Something not right. Ooh, could open this. You tug at the iron bars. The grate resists at first, but then it opens, providing access to a chamber beyond. You wrinkle your nose at the decaying smell wafting from this grate. Tiny scurrying sounds may be heard coming from beyond this grate. Peering into the darkness, you drop down in the muck and crawl through the tight opening. Oh, keyboard binding stuck on it. So let's see. We hold the control. Sword. Alright. Sword 1. Oh, okay. Torch. Control 2. Okay. The stone den is damp. Is that where we're at? The wizard's den. The stone den is damp and smells of cops. I think that's supposed to be corpse. Cops and green foliage, as if a mirage. The far side of the cave shimmers and power emanates from a standing stone obelisk. What can we do with this thing? Look. The stone obelisk is nearly 10 hands high. That's it, 10 hands high. Embellished with strange glyphs and 3 deep notches. It hums with an ancient power that assures you it can be powered by a simple magical invocation. Well, that should be simple. We only have 2 spells. Use on obelisk. You focus your will on the stone obelisk with a whispered word. Your spell is unleashed. Ooh, a strange apparition coalesces from within the obelisk. The ghostly figure of an old man cloaked in a shimmering veil. It's Obi-Wan!
You have done well, simple soldier. Now, listen if you have ears, since the shadows grow long and time fleet. Some 40 years past, an evil, the likes the world has not beheld, escaped its prison. Talimar, the Black. He of whom I have already spoken. This warlock lord brought forth his dark magics and conjurations, and unleashed his foul vassals, desecrating these sacred halls. Talimar has laid waste to the combined power of man. And what of the Circle of 12, the great wizards? They are no more. I am the last. Pity me not. not, boy. We were resolute in our judgment, but erred greatly. 'Twould have been better to put our brother to death, but mercy and folly prevailed. I know not Talimar's full plans, but have discovered enough to fill my heart with fear. And yet, hope remains, and it stands or falters with you.